Here's the latest news for Red Deer in central Alberta. Red Deer City Council has started debating the 2026 budget. The city is proposing a more than 7% tax increase. That's about $54 more for every $100,000 of residential property value. The city says the increase will cover correcting a lack of planning, inflationary costs, and unforeseen expenses. City administration says Red Deer's property tax history looks like a roller coaster, and it's trying to level that out.
Get the property tax increases a little bit more predictable for our community. And so anticipating that we can hold them lower, but be more consistent to sort of avoid those dips and valleys that we've seen.
Last year, homeowners saw a 10.5% increase. The province says in 2025, major headway was made in road construction projects across the province. In central Alberta, the second phase of twinning Highway 11 between Sylvan Lake and Rocky Mountain House was completed. The province says this will lead to smoother travel in the region. Design is underway for the next stages of that project. The province also spent around $63.5 million on paving projects around Alberta. Canadians affected by a 23andMe data breach could soon get compensation. They've reached a proposed class action settlement with the genetic testing company. Nearly 320,000 Canadians were among 7 million people whose sensitive data, including health and ancestry details, was exposed by hackers in 2023. The proposed settlement of nearly $4.5 million comes as 23andMe undergoes bankruptcy proceedings. If approved by U.S. and Canadian bankruptcy courts, eligible customers could receive up to $2,500. Support is pouring in for a 3-year-old golden retriever abandoned at an Okotoks off-leash dog park. Vets are now trying to get her ready for her new home. CTV's Tyson Vador reports.
The Stoffertons both work at the Southern Alberta Veterinary Emergency Hospital in Okotoks. Lauren and Allison are now fostering Rhea. She was abandoned in an Okotoks dog park tied to a post with a coat, blanket, boots, and her seizure medication.
Like the natural human response to say, oh, how could somebody do that? But being a veterinarian, being in veterinary medicine, you come to learn that it's not just about the animals, the care.
A Good Samaritan then dropped off Rhea on Saturday at Save.
Knowing that she came in with seizure medication, we knew that she couldn't stay here overnight alone in the clinic because she just had medical risk.
Her owner left a note saying they were leaving the country and could not care for her any longer.
The owners did love her, did care for her. They were probably in a situation where they were, between a rock and a hard place. From what we do know, they did try to surrender her to at least 1 or 2 other rescues.
Rhea has health issues and been on anxiety and seizure medication. But the Stoffertons are hopeful to medically clear her in the next couple of weeks so she can be adopted to her forever home.
We had a lot of people who messaged us and said that they were immediately wanted to open their homes to her and wanted her to have a soft place to land. And I guess she's not the only dog who's going through something like this right now.
Paws for Change Rescue Foundation says there is an overpopulation issue and rescues are full. It says it receives anywhere from 50 to several hundred requests for intake weekly.
Rescues in Alberta and Western Canada and whole are dealing with basically a animal welfare crisis.
Tyson Fedor, CTV News, Okotoks.
After a blast of winter weather, Tuesday looks a little quieter. Temperature-wise in the morning starting off anywhere from about -15 to -13, and we're looking for highs around -10. A little bit colder to the north, Lacombe -12 and Stettler -11. After that, the forecast a little bit up and down. We've got some warmer days and then some colder days with some snow mixed in there. Here's a closer look at your Red Deer weather.